Will Apex Legends be the chosen one that will dethrone Fortnite? Something that a lot of gamers apparently want to happen because there's a lot of disdain for Fortnite in the gaming community right now. Not to mention, people love an underdog story, people love something new, and hell, people love something that causes drama and causes conflict in the gaming community. Apex Legends is stirring things up, and I'm going to give you the definitive answer as to whether this game will be the Fortnite killer. In order to understand whether Apex Legends can dethrone Fortnite, you have to first examine whether Fortnite can be killed at all. Fortnite has reached a level of cultural relevance that commands attention with every new release. Even your grandma's heard of Fortnite from the newspaper or the morning shows. Everybody knows what Fortnite is. And there are games from the past that have reached this level of cultural relevance where it's pop culture almost. Games like World of Warcraft, games like League of Legends, games like Minecraft, which have ultimately been some of the biggest video games of all time, especially in terms of gaming media, live streaming, and gaming culture. I've studied countless games that have come out to try to be the next World of Warcraft killer. The Destiny franchise, for example, was supposed to kill Warcraft. There were hundreds of videos talking about how it would, because everybody wanted World of Warcraft to go down. They wanted a new thing to come in and to be super new and shiny and exciting and to take it out. WildStar was also a game that was developed specifically for the purpose of countering all of the product points that World of Warcraft had and doing everything better. As you know, neither of those franchises dethroned World of Warcraft, and it is still relevant today, going strong after over a decade. League of Legends has had many killers come along its path to dethrone it and to take it from its #1 spot of #1 MOBA of all time. Those killers include Dota 2 and Heroes of the Storm. Those games came out, they were specifically designed to take a piece of the market that League of Legends didn't have, or a weakness that League of Legends had, and then exploit it, and then take the market away and become #1. Dota 2 has done extremely well, and Heroes of the Storm did fairly well, but is now going out of business. League of Legends still remains #1 MOBA in the world. Why can't you dethrone the kings of genres? It boils down to a number of factors. Factor number 1 is the power of brand. Each of these brands commands the attention of the entire gaming industry. Whenever they release a new update, whenever their developers talk about what's going to come up next, every publication in the world is going to clamor to write articles about it, distributing that information to everyone. Every YouTuber is going to cover it, every streamer is going to cover the latest update because it's big, it's new, these brands are the top brands in gaming. So once you reach the top of the ladder in a genre, you're going to automatically get full industry-wide, internet-wide, global coverage for your game every single time you have a new update or a sequel to your franchise once you become #1. That is one of the massive benefits of being #1, and it makes it very difficult to dethrone #1 for that reason. There's also a huge factor of time investment with titles that are #1 in a genre. If you've already spent hours and hours, hundreds of hours, maybe thousands of hours playing a particular title, you don't necessarily want to jump off onto other titles. You may try out free games or demos or friend codes for other games in the genre because you want to mix it up a little bit, but ultimately, you feel pretty committed in terms of time to that World of Warcraft character, that League of Legends account you created, that Minecraft universe and all the things you've built in there, etc. More than any of these, socialization is what keeps these mega titles on top. When your friends are playing a game, or when your friends already have that game installed on their system and you have played with them for a really long time, you're going to go play that game when they go back to it. And that's why World of Warcraft gets mega spikes in millions of players every time it releases new content, and League of Legends gets spikes when it releases new heroes, and Minecraft continues to have players play it non-stop is because their friends are playing it, and friends get people to come play with them through word of mouth and through social pressure. That socialization is ultimately powerful. All of these elements that I just talked about have never expressed themselves so strongly as they do through Fortnite. Fortnite is free to play on every single platform that exists: PS4, Xbox One, PC, Android, iOS, your iPad. Anyone can play the game anywhere in the world and play with anyone they want. And it is the biggest gaming brand, ultimately, that has ever existed. All Fortnite has to do is release a big update, and everybody's going to be clamoring to get back in the game and to cover it, and the whole world is going to know about that update. And if they are really struggling to get the attention of gamers and to get the attention of the media, all they have to do is partner up with a major brand outside of Fortnite, like Marvel Comics, DC Comics, Star Wars, etc., and get those audiences and get that new IP to drive extra interest around Fortnite. They have an unlimited budget. They have no idea how to spend all the money that they're making. So they have all the tools at their disposal that they need to continue to be relevant, to continue to be at the tip of your tongue, and to continue to control the gaming industry. So what does this mean for Apex Legends? Is it doomed because Fortnite is the #1 game in the Battle Royale genre? Can Apex Legends ever become #1? I promised you a definitive answer, and I'm going to give you that definitive answer right now. Apex Legends is not going to kill Fortnite. It just can't. It's impossible to kill Fortnite. Fortnite is too big. People have spent too much time with it. There are too many friends that are going to pressure other friends to play it. Their budget is too large. It's just too late. You cannot dethrone the king. However, Apex Legends does promise to have a solid #2 spot in the Battle Royale genre if they continue to release regular content and regular updates moving forward. Fortnite will be the #1 Battle Royale game forever. Take Call of Duty Blackout as an example if you don't believe me. Everyone said Call of Duty Blackout was gonna kill Fortnite. It's so much smoother, it's better, it's new, it's got these features, the marketing's so good, bye-bye Fortnite, everybody said. And you know what? Call of Duty Blackout did beat Fortnite for a couple days as the top game streamed on Twitch, but then ultimately it fell back down to a #3 or a #4 slot in the genre. Why? Because it's great to be king and Fortnite cannot be killed.